we're back with episode 6.
Yeah.
Episode 6.
I thought so. I guess we're going this way.
Then let's go on this one.
Alright, I'll survive that. We got enemies in the vicinity. That's lower, though, so we got 2 down there and then 1 over here. I guess we'll go this way.
Ugh.
Always survey your surroundings.
Oh.
Survival tactics 101.
Street smarts.
Hey! Check it out.
Oh my gosh, hi!
We're under that big creature we were looking at earlier.
Hi, friend! You look like a dragon.
Alright.
Alright.
You look like a dragon.
I think you're supposed to do the wall.
I do not have wall jump. I don't have the wall run ability yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm baby. I don't have any skills right now.
Oh! I was looking at these earlier. Bizarre.
Flora and fauna. This is one of 4. Zara thrive in rocky, windy habitats where their low stance and adhesive grip provide fast and agile traversal over multiple surfaces, like cavern wall, or multiple surface like cavern walls. Highly sensitive to climate, they function slower in warmer temperatures than colder ones.
They are reptiles.
Oh, so those are the little blue guys that were running around on the ground.
Yeah, that's the Tsar.
Cool. Where did we scan one? I guess they ran in here or something.
Yeah, they were running through the grass next to you as you ran in.
Hey,
That's
buddy.
kind of why it was hard to see them.
Hey, hello. So
Hi,
that's a big
friend.
one. So that's a big one of these little guys.
Is it?
Yeah, I think that's the bigger version of it. Because
Oh.
this is big and blue.
Oh, damn. They can get massive.
I think. I could be wrong, but they have similar. They look like they have similar designs.
Maybe they're like cousins?
Maybe. Amazing designers and world builders working on things in this game.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
Oh, hey, you can do a force thingy.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna learn how to wall run here.
Oh, sick.
Be like the Zara.
Try again.
It's difficult, Master.
Yes, the path is difficult. It may seem impossible, but with persistence and the Force as your ally, you will overcome any obstacle. You will master any path. Now, do what you must to reach me. Clumsy. Try again.
Well, how was I supposed to know?
Yes, Master.
He sounds like just a little baby.
Yeah, he's like 12. That's a little baby to us.
Oh,
Reach
dang.
my position.
I'm gonna find out how old he is. How old is he?
Young Hal.
Yeah.
I did it.
Reach new areas. We got the wall run.
And the Force is my ally.
We got the wall run, baby.
Remembering old tricks.
When do I get the double jump, baby? Alright, that's all that's here. I can't get up there. I already know this, so I'm not really going to spend too much time trying, because I did spend like an hour trying. You cannot jump up there.
Good to know. Good to know. We appreciate your sacrifice, honey. Okay, so according to Google, Cal is 13 in the flashbacks, and he's roughly 18 here, and in the new game, Survivor, he's going to be 23.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I hadn't even thought about that. I thought he was a little older than that, actually. If I had to guess, I thought he was going to be like 25, 28 or something. But that's cool. So it's not a huge jump in time.
Yeah.
Sorry, how old did you say he was in this?
He's 18 now. The flashbacks, he's 13.
Okay, he's 18. Cool. Yeah, so I was
Yeah.
right. Yeah, he's 18. That's what I thought from earlier.
His age be repeating in 5s. The flashbacks, he's 13, and then 5 years later is now, and then in another 5 years is when Survival will pick up.
Survivor.
Survivor.
Gotcha.
You know I can't walk.
Competent material.
Kelpie. So not Kelpie, but Kelpie.
Ah. Okay. Gotcha.
Skinning again?
Oh, it's like fish in the water.
Ah, cute.
Parafish.
I don't think I saw these.
Parafish inhabit large bodies of water, feeding primarily on small algae fragments and other plants. When algae supply grows scarce, many fish die off. Their decomposition process raises the acidity of the water, gradually wearing away at the ground below and forming sinkholes.
Oh. Oh, damn.
Interesting. No reason to give us all this information about the world, but someone cares. And it makes it feel more real and more lived in. It's so cool.
Yeah. I love that.
If you're into that kind of thing.
Yeah, especially if you're into that kind of thing. If you're into that kind of thing, you can be like, hey, maybe I'm
Nice.
like a botanist, or maybe I'm just like really into creature design. I personally am really into creature design, so like, and like
This
seeing
area
like
was
the
used
flora
for
and fauna.
meditation.
Mm.
There's someone familiar with the Jedi Order.
Sorry.
No, I was just saying like, I like creature design and seeing the flora and fauna and junk. So like, finding all this stuff is fun to me.
Yeah. Speaking of finding stuff, lore. Larder. Someone living here for some time, using the larder for storage and provisions. That's the room where we were earlier, where we got the stim packs.
Right.
6. Meditation. A meditation area, well hidden. Whoever was here knew the Jedi Order.
That's cute.
So we're finding a little bit of story lore, not just world lore.
Gotta
World
love a good
literature. World literature.
Little story. Story.
Little echo. Little literature.
No more.
Alright. I think we're getting out of that? Yeah, I think so. No, because I can get up there. How do I get up there? And then there's something glowing up there. This way. Alright, now we're thinking with portals.
Whoever owned this bag brought it from Coruscant. They were frustrated with the Jedi Council.
4 seconds ago. Frustration. A bag left by someone who came here from Coruscant. They were strangely frustrated with the Jedi Council for some reason.
Ooh. I wonder if it's anyone we'd know from the Clone Wars.
I don't know. My Star Wars lore knowledge is minuscule at best.
Yeah.
I can't pull that. I don't think I have the pull ability, so I can't go up there yet. Alright. Cool. Well, I got something.
Cool. Yeah, Coruscant sounds familiar. That's why I'm like, hang on a second. I know. Oh!
I'm good.
Ogdo-Bogdo?
No, just Ogdo.
Every time I see one of those, I'm like, is it him?
No, the Ogdo Bogdo is darker. It's much darker and bigger.
Yeah. They just all look so big to me.
Can I go down? I think I should go down. I think that's where it wants me to go.
Go down then. Go down.
We'll go down.
Please go down.
Can
I'm
I
going
strike
down.
you?
Ah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. So can I go lower? No, not that way. Then I can't make that jump. Can I make that jump? No, I gotta walk around. Will you move your fat carcass? Got him. Alright. Game is terrifying. To the elevator. Whoop! Oh, is it functioning? Oh, it is. Shortcut unlocked. Woo!
Need some med speed one.
Thanks, BD. Thanks, BD. What are the bugs called again, Carolyn?
The bugs?
The Sprocks, I think? These guys?
Oh, they're called the splocks.
The Splocks, got it.
Yeah, they're called splocks.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got you, fam.
I knew they were there.
Yeah, it does do like a little hover thingy. Love the crabby design.
Yeah.
Because, like, crabs are bugs.
Yeah.
Like, tell me that shellfish aren't bugs. You can't. They have an exoskeleton. They walk around all weird.
I remembered, bitch. Ah! Well, I didn't get pushed off the cliff. Anyway, you're saying?
No, I'm just saying, like, shellfish are bugs. Prove me wrong.
Yeah, they're the bugs of the sea, I guess.
Yeah, they're the bugs of the sea.
Just that way, and then there's also... Ah!
You're so silly.
Can I make that jump? There's an enemy down there, so... Let's clear out everything. What's here? I will go back and go up.
Someone made camp here. They were excited to discover a giant creature that was close by. A Minog, they called it.
It's a Binog.
It's binog.
Research camp. Traces of a camp used by someone excited to study a large creature they found as a Binog. That's what it's called.
I don't see binog in here. But that's cool. There's stuff in this. There's stuff in the. Yeah.
Well, if you don't see it in the book, there's always the option of checking the Google if you're interested.
There's all kinds of info on the Googles. I think you're going up.
I know. I just wanted to see.
Oh, okay.
Just look over and see what was over there.
See if there's any secrets.
Yeah. I like to say I'm pretty thorough, but I always miss, like... I don't usually 100% games. I usually, like, 98% games.
Yeah.
Like, I'll miss, like, 2 or 3 things somewhere in some small place. And I'm like, ah, no! And it's usually because...
there's something the other way around.
Yeah, I know. There is. But thank you.
Yeah.
I usually get too distracted by the story and forget to look around sometimes. So I can go over there later. I think I might need the double jump for that.
Oh, okay.
So I was up here earlier. I think there's one more way up.
Where are you?
Here.
Ah.
Hello? 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 Oh!
Hello?
Bring it!
Can you slice this? Sorry about your stomping. Standing up to that bog rat? Pretty brave.
Oops.
Hey! Something was in there.
Valor and Wisdom 2. Lightsaber sleeve.
Cool.
So we gotta remember that. Valor and Wisdom. Gotta check that out.
Valor and wisdom.
Gotta check that out later.
That sounded like some Zelda stuff with the,
Oh, Binog.
Yo!
More
oh,
angles?
look, there's a chair. There's a chair to look at it.
Yeah, there's another campsite. Thanks for pointing that out, because it's time to scan it. Good eye, honey.
Creature
Good
seems so
eye.
at home here. Protector of Pagana.
Good
I
eye.
thought that was you.
Yo, that thing's beautiful.
Interesting.
I think I did see something about it. I remember seeing something with 6 legs and being long and flat and stuff.
Yeah, I can't go that way. There's nothing over
No,
there.
here it is. I found the binog.
I thought it would be in there. Alright, we got the wall run, so we can, go through here now. We're back.
Very cool.
You found something on the Binog?
Yeah, I found the binog in here. Let me check something.
Also, how far are we into this episode when you get the chance?
We are 15 minutes.
Okay, we can keep going.
Yeah.
Customization, Poncho, BD1.
Okay,
Ooh.
so...
More premium content.
Ooh! We can match with our cute little robot friend.
I do like to make them match. It does fill me with joy. I can make the ship match too.
Oh my god.
That's right, they're Mantis skins as well.
That's hilarious to me. Cal being like, hey guys, I know this is your ship and all, but like, hear me out.
They love him so much. He's lost his childhood. They just want to baby him. So he's just like, hey guys, what if we made it cherry red? And they're like, I know we're on the run from the Empire, but sure, Cal.
Yeah, Cal, whatever you say, buddy.
We'll pay 6,000 units to get our entire ship recolored for you.
A little baby.
Little baby man.
He's a little baby.
They look
man.
at his little puppy dog eyes. They're just like, oh, can't say no to you.
They look at his puppy dog eyes and the lack of childhood and all the trauma, and they're just like, okay, buddy, we can change our ship color. But yeah, the Binog. The Binog is a being out of myth or legend. A preternatural... Preternatural? It's an old as heck beast that evokes a sense of timeless majesty.
Timeless majesty. The Binog.
It do be having them vibes, cause it's just so big and it's just casually chilling there. Like, what up?
Yeah, it's like a big old sleepy dog.
Yeah.
Just like, hey, what's up? Not gonna bark at you. Just chilling, just vibing.
I want to pet it.
All right, we made it.
Oh snap!
Where you going, BD?
Are you see there?
Eat my dust, dude.
It's on.
Ah, cute.
Oh, you tiny little chicken legs are so fast.
We're not finished yet. Okay, you probably would have won. Probably.
Already bonding with the droid.
Hey man, humans will pack bond so fast.
So let's get a survival point. Force attunement, Cal's maximum force increase. Yeah, let's do that. Just to
Have a good evening.
not to be a basic baby boy. Max force increased. All right. This is so cool. I love ancient technology, ancient in video games. Even not even just in video games, but like ancient technology, ancient ruined civilizations, things like that. This is such a cool open door or doorway into what we're going to see more of later.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so worn out and just fantastical looking.
And also, if you think about those,
But space fantasy.
Space fantasy, but if you think about the way that this is open, the way that it has the slits, it kind of invokes, to me, a similar sense of Stonehenge. This was something that was meant to be this was some kind of temple where the stars or the suns would align at certain times of the year and it would be celebrated. It's like a shrine.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah, it seems very I guess religious.
Very
Spiritual. It's very spiritual because it's the Force,
Yeah, the it's a Jedi religion.
Check it out, we match. I can see my big dumb yellow ship in the distance.
Nice. Love it.
Look at all of us. Look at all of us matching.
If you remember, it was originally blue, so that would have been a lot harder to pick out.
Yeah. I mean, yellow is the go-to color when you want to make anything stand out, I guess.
True.
Cutscenes.
Cutscenes.
Whoa. Let me just walk around it real quick before I forget. The vault. The structure has been here for centuries. It appears the only way to open the vault is by using the Force. Okay, this is called the vault. What do we got over here? Let's scan some stuff. Inscriptions. The vault is built out of carnite, a hard stone rich in minerals. its inner walls are decorated with metallic plating and inscriptions. The glyphs don't return results in any galactic databank, suggesting the language has been lost to time. Cool.
That is cool.
Ancient language. Ancient language. Ancient
Yeah,
language.
and if you look, the image that showed up next to it was that old Jedi species.
I think
Not
they're
species, people.
the Zepho,
The Zepho, I think.
I believe. We'll find out more when we play the game.
Yeah.
Offerings. These relics contain materials that aren't native to Bogano. Their fragile structure indicates that they were purely decorative, potentially objects of religious significance. It's possible they were carried here as a form of pilgrimage.
Yeah, look at the picture of the Zepho.
The guy.
Yeah, the guy.
Yeah, I guess they are the Zepho. But
Yeah.
that's pretty interesting. That's pretty cool. Like we were talking about religion. I mean, there's a pilgrimage that was made here. This vault was definitely, it had religious significance. That's cool. That it all reads like art history. Like it feels like an art history class.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was just like immediately like, oh, Stonehenge, because we learned about that in art history, and my immediate thought is, that's just my go-to with stuff like this. But I love anthropology and like history, and that's art history. It's so cool.
It really is.
Amazing.
Whoa.
Did we go down?
No, we went through. We went through the rock and then found our way in here.
There must have been some kind of teleporty nonsense going on, because this is like TARDIS.
It's force magic, man.
There's the stuff on the walls,
They feel like this, in my mind, and I mean, you can have a different opinion, of course. I always thought that these guys were like very like Egyptian inspired.
Yeah! No, I was getting a similar vibe, because like the way that they're Ooh,
You alright, BD?
Well done.
Hold that thought.
Well,
holding.
You have passed the test I left behind, and gained access to the vault and this recording, one of many encrypted logs stored in the droid. I am Master Eno Cordova. I may not know your name, but I know your purpose. The fate of the Jedi Order lies in your hands. This place, this vault, is a sacred temple, built by a vanished civilization known as the Zepho.
We were right, Zepho.
Meditating here, I was granted a premonition through the Force, a vision of doom. I have placed inside this vault a Jedi hologram, containing a list of the names and locations of young Force sensitives throughout the galaxy. Ahead, you will find the inner chamber of the vault, but also another test. I can only trust this hologram to someone who has followed my path and understands. Seek out the hidden tombs of the three sages, and learn to perceive the mysteries of the Force as the Zepho once did. In this droid, you will find everything you need to succeed on this journey. Go to the Zepho homeworld. There, you will find peace in the eye of the storm. Good luck, Jedi. And may the Force be with you.
Damn.
It's a lot of responsibility.
That is a lot of responsibility.
Yes, you were the someone I was supposed to meet.
He literally told you that.
Listen to the droids. See how good this poncho looks in the lighting?
A while now. Without any purpose, just hiding. There's no way to live. Not for a Jedi. Or a droid. Maybe Seer was right. Maybe we're done hiding. Hey. You want to meet some, friends of mine?
And we're gonna stop hiding on the next episode.
Yeah! Catch you later! Bye!